In the case of New Jersey versus TLO, a teacher at New Jersey High School found two students smoking cigarettes in the girls' bathroom. This was considered a violation of the school's rules. When taken to administration, one student admitted to smoking. However, TLO, the other student, denied the smoking allegations to the principal. In response to the situation, the principal proceeded to search through TLO's purse in an attempt to find the cigarettes, but along the way found marijuana among other things. TLO was then taken to the police station where she confessed to selling marijuana. TLO was faced with probation, however the case continued up into the higher courts. TLO's case first went to the Juvenile and Domestic Relations Court, where they found that the Fourth Amendment applies to searches made by school officials. The case was then brought to the New Jersey State Court system, where the juvenile court's decision was affirmed that there was no Fourth Amendment violation. However, searches can only be conducted when there's reasons to believe that the student is holding evidence that shows activity against school rules. Once the case was brought to New Jersey's highest court, the previous holding was reversed for TLO's case. The school's conduct was voted not reasonable because the possession of cigarettes does not violate school rules, so the search was not reasonable. When the case was brought to the Supreme Court, there was issues on whether the evidence could be used for the proceedings of the case. Constitutional issues were brought up, such as, is probable cause necessary or is reasonable cause enough? Defendants for New Jersey said schools do not need a warrant to make searches. Schools have the power to control student behavior. Therefore, the behavior of TLO and the initial finding of cigarettes gave reason to search her purse. Defendants for TLO said public school officials are employees of the state and must respect all students' rights, making the search unreasonable. 6-3 vote, the Supreme Court decided that the search of TLO's purse did not violate the Fourth Amendment. The evidence of rolling paper and cigarettes further justified the search and showed that TLO had violated the rules. The court also created a test to determine the reasonableness of future searches. The majority held that the rights of students have to be balanced with the rules of schools. Therefore, a search could be reasonable under the Fourth Amendment as long as it is supported by the reasonable clause. Justice White stated that the basic purpose of the Fourth Amendment is to safeguard the privacy and security of individuals against arbitrary invasions by government officials, and that teachers' and school administrators' authority is that of a parent, not the state, and is therefore not subject to the limits of the Fourth Amendment. The significance of TLO is that teachers need to maintain order in public schools, so the ability of them to search students' bags allows them to keep order. The decision of the case also shows students are given less rights when in a school setting. Teachers can search students' bags with reasonable cause. New Jersey versus TLO served as precedent for Bethel School District versus Fraser and many other court cases.